We came with the second part of making this damn thing. Let's go.
In the previous segment, we made this, the piano base, and these sides that we made last time. These are actually the sides of the piano, where we placed these three supports for stability. We cut this cardboard and set it aside to form the sides of the piano. Today we want to make this stronger piece, as they say. This piece that is supposed to come here, ha, has the same width, no difference. It's supposed to come and no longer be in this state. This cardboard will be placed properly. Everything will be neat and tidy. After making this piece, this part is supposed to be completed. The upper half piece on the piano, in fact, the upper half of it is supposed to be placed on the piano. This is where the digital screen, the power button, the piano settings buttons, etc. will be located, which all comes on the upper half. I also have a surprise in the keyboard section, but I won't reveal it just yet. However, I can say that the keyboard system on this piano is completely different. It's not like anything you've seen before with thin keys. Here, they are arranged one by one, the black and white keys, and the system is entirely different. It's a keyboard, but it's called a keyboard, and it doesn't look like any keyboard you've seen before. We have a long way to go before we get there. For now, let's fix this part. We need a cardboard first. In my opinion, this one is good. This cardboard is suitable, and we need to cut it here. This time I brought my glue, because the stapler was really getting on my nerves. It wouldn't staple, it wouldn't stick, it wouldn't fasten these things together at all. So this time I brought the glue. It's better to use glue. We need a meter first. Inyam. We measure like this to see how much we need. If this glue is 70 centimeters, it's worth it. 70 centimeters in length, 70 centimeters in height, which is supposed to match the height of these pieces. This is also 70 centimeters. It should also go up 70 centimeters. So 70 centimeters by 70 centimeters. Okay. How much is this? This is 42 centimeters. Two 42s make 84 centimeters. It reaches, yeah. First we need to cut this. That one. Those who watched the previous video know this is my ruler. I don't really get along with the rulers that are available, and I don't have a good relationship with them. This is my ruler, and it draws better and straighter than any other ruler you might want. First, we take this 7 centimeters here. This is 7 centimeters in height. 7 centimeters in height. The width should also be 70 centimeters. I want this in two pieces because this cardboard doesn't reach here. That is, if we place this here, it will return nicely. I will cut two pieces of this to a specific size. We connect the two pieces together with glue. A very smooth and clean piece comes up. Okay? We draw this right over from here. This is the measure. And now, what we want. The thing is, we need to cut this first. No need for a board either. In the previous part, I used to place a board under the cardboard. If you placed a lot, that's even better. But if not, it's not very important. Nothing special happens. Well, this cardboard is also cardboard. It's easy to cut. It cuts easily. It doesn't cause much trouble. It's not like this cardboard. What is the material of this cardboard? It's a very stiff and strong cardboard. We cut them quite easily. You can also make this at home. It's very easy. It doesn't require any effort. I also placed a few pieces of cardboard here. You can make it very easily. Of course, it might not be functional, but it works as a decoration. You can place it in your room. Put it in your... Very beautiful. I'll cut off this extra piece here because it ruins the work, so we'll throw this away. Well, this piece is now exactly the same size as this piece. The width also comes up to here. We need to measure how many centimeters we need to cut from this cardboard again. We'll take this from here. It's about 28 centimeters. About 28 centimeters. Put this here. We'll bring this. Okay. "28 centimeters. We'll take 7 centimeters from here. Where's my pen? Found my pen. Yes, found it. 7 centimeters. We'll take it again. 28 centimeters. Also 28 centimeters. It becomes something about this much. We'll measure this precisely and cut it carefully. Alright, okay, so now this is done. We'll bring this here too. We'll cut from here and it's done. Okay, this the top piece was cut. Done. This piece is also very clean. You just need to make sure to hold the cutter firmly and pull it straight when you want to cut your work. If you hold the cutter loosely, there's a chance. For example, instead of it coming out like this, it might end up like that, and then your work will be ruined. You'll have to cut it again. It won't come out clean at all, come out right. You need to hold it firmly so that it cuts as smoothly as you want. To take my eye with me, and this was about to be kicked out. Well, this whole pen here is 70 centimeters, exactly where you see it, perfectly in place. Now what we need to do is stick these two pieces together. You can use a stapler to attach these two together. But in my opinion, something that is much better, and why everything that gets lost here can't be found again, is much better and more precise, is to cut a piece of cardboard and stick it on this. It's much smoother, cleaner, and sturdier. Even if you place a piece of cardboard here, there's a chance it might bend like this. But this won't bend anymore because it's glued together. I would cut a piece from this. We also cut this piece and place it here. Now it's time to glue. We bring the glue like this. We stick it here and apply it here with this glue. Look, I have more glue over there. In general, every tool you see here has a flaw. It's impossible. Either it doesn't work or it's broken. What is that piece? We're putting it aside. We apply this part too. Okay? This is also glued. We put the glue aside. This comes here. And this is also glued. Hold it for a few seconds. And if you can give it a couple of taps, even better. This is done. These pieces are glued. If you had an account, apply some glue here as well. If this glue comes too, it will be much better and stronger. I'll apply that and go. To be sure, well, we blow on this so it dries faster. Of course, you can also use this to blow a little air so it dries quickly. This is dried, all done. We set this aside and come here. You see this side? It's perfectly smooth. It's not noticeable at all. After it's painted, it won't be noticeable at all. Or doubt that this is a two-piece cardboard, not a single piece. And you see its strength, how firm it is, much stronger and better than a single piece of cardboard that you might think is sturdier. This definitely needs to come here. This is absolutely supposed to adhere here. This corner and these two corners need to adhere together to be clean and correct. Well, this part is a bit extra. I'll precisely cut it off. This piece was extra. It needs to stick very carefully and with utmost precision. Let's bring the glue over there right now. We adjust it here very neatly. We carefully and precisely stick these with glue, ensuring it is secure. We place it here in the designated spot, allowing it to set properly until it dries completely and thoroughly. This is almost dry. ensuring a strong bond. Then, we need to apply glue before proceeding to the next step, to the middle parts again, in order to make it more robust and improved. We also apply glue here again. This is almost completely dry as well. Now we will proceed to this side. On this side as well, we need to apply glue just like the other side. However, this piece here is extra. I need to cut a bit of this cardboard so it sticks precisely to ensure it fits perfectly and securely. We place this here carefully and precisely in the designated spot, making sure everything aligns perfectly. This piece will also stick in a similar manner just like the other side. And this is a bit more extra glue that comes out from the sides, came out. This is also extra glue, and it is a more viscous and sticky substance that unexpectedly emerged from the sides of the container. Not something. We put these here. Well, this is also stuck. We also stick these parts here so it becomes nice and firm. This too we glued. This is now finished, meaning this frame around the piano is done. What remains, it remains. On the piano, the keyboard section and a series of piano settings, which include buttons and its related features. Here. Well, otherwise it would have ended under the piano now. It just stayed on the piano. Let me measure this part here. You might see this in the next episode. Let me also measure this top part with a ruler and see how much it is. This part is 70 centimeters. And the width we want should be half like this. It shouldn't be, for example, that this part is smaller, or the keyboard part is too long, or the keyboard's width is too small. Just enough for a child's hand to fit. This part is very big and bulky. No, half. It should be half and half. This part is 30 centimeters. Half of 30 is 15 centimeters. Let me put this tape over here. It's approximately something around these measurements. About this much. It works. Approximately this much. It becomes this much. The digital screen and piano buttons, it becomes this much too. The keys that are here can also be made using these cartons. Well, thanks to all of you for coming. Thanks to all of you for watching until the end of the video. And stay tuned for the next part to see what happens.